far away on a solitary island lived a good and kind man, an artist named Frangelico. Frangelico had a talent that few can claim. Frangelico had an equally talented son by the name of Alain. When Alain played his beautiful music on the violin, even the flowers and trees were inspired to grow, and every place this father and son stopped seemed a little better for their visit. But on this island, there were others, such as Detective Creek. No one could dispute he was a fine detective, but sometimes he wasn't always honest, and often found himself in trouble. Then there was the chief of police, who we'll just call Chief, an officious and pompous man. He would take all the credit for the work of those under him, the little policemen. But worst of all was Mr. Hector Meeser, who lived in the biggest house on the whole island, who had more money than anyone and was more stingy than anybody in the world. He had only one servant who did everything. She was the orphaned daughter of his previous servants. Her name was Elizabeth, and she worked hard enough for 2 people. She worked day and night, so Mr. Meeser would allow her to stay. She had never been outside the estate. Even though she felt like a prisoner, it was better than nothing.
Be with me. Hurry up, there's more to do.
What's this?
My ring! Whoa! My ring! Help! Call the police! Police! You nasty girl! You stole my ring!
Oh no!
Stop, thief! Stop! Get the police! Stop! Police! It was that servant girl. Do you hear? Do you? It was the servant. I want her caught. I want my ring. I want the best detective now. Right now.
Detective Crick at your service.
Yeah, I thought I put you in jail. Yeah, I'm calling the police.
Calm down, Meeser, old boy. You need me. I'm a master of disguises, I am. I can look old and trustworthy. Or young and tricky. And I know all the tricks. And I will trade for my freedom.
Bravo, bravo. Creek, come here.
I'm all ears.
Elizabeth had been so frightened by Mr. Meeser, she felt as if she could never go back home. But she had never been anywhere else, so she didn't know what to do.
What's that?
The singing bird and the sweet violin seemed to call for her. She had to find the musician who played so beautifully.
The person who plays such beautiful music must be a good person.
Surely the player was someone special. Little did Elizabeth know that she was not as alone as she thought.
Kind sir, your music makes me feel so happy. When just a short time ago I was so alone. If you could do this, perhaps you could help me?
What? The flowers are growing. It's magic. A magic violin.
Don't worry, you are friends now.
If I owned that violin, I could do great things.
What's this supposed to be?
That is a very fine tale for you.
A tail? I'll be a laughing stock with this tail. I want a strong, proud tail.
Well, maybe. Oui, a proud tale then. There, how's that?
Don't you have something besides black? A green maybe, or blue. Blue would be nice.
That will never do. No, your coat is shiny as... Ebony. Ebony. That will be your name.
What? Ebony?
Of course. Ebony. Black. Ebony. It's beautiful, n'est-ce pas? The rarest find of ebony is dark and rich as deep, deep sea.
Someone's coming behind you. Look. Papa.
What? Oh, it's my son. Quiet and stay put. Welcome home, Hélène. And who is this little one? Greetings.
What's this? Huh?
What are you looking at?
A painted dog that's real.
Real enough to bite.
Amazing. I must report to Mr. Meeser.
The detective this is a great opportunity to bargain. Perhaps, besides his freedom, he could exchange these special things for a ticket off the island, which only Mr. Meeser could do.
Idiot.
I bring you great news.
You found the girl.
Better than that, but it must remain between us.
And no one else. Whatever, you fool. What did you find?
I found a magical violin. The music is so beautiful that all of your troubles fall from you like autumn leaves.
That's impossible.
That's not all. There are paints and paintings that are real. They're alive. Listen, there was a painting of a dog.
I think you're crazy. But in case you're not, you could use these paints to draw a big fortune.
And I could take 10% of that big fortune. I have an idea.
As time passed, Elaine, Frangelico, and Elizabeth became so close they considered themselves a family, and for the first time decided to settle down.
I think we should live right here. What do you think, Elizabeth?
But there's no house.
That's easy to fix. 1, 2, and 3. Wipe your feet. 1, 2, 3, and voila!
It's wonderful.
And just like that, the house became real, and the trees grew so full you would have thought they were planted 100 years ago. And as they entered the house became a home.
Wipe your feet. 1, 2, 3, and voila!